Hey guys, welcome to another Forza Horizon 4 stream. We are nearing the end of Series 30 and closely approaching Series 31. And we have one more car that we have unlocked over Series 30 that we need to go in and check out, which is our Alfa Romeo 155 Q4. It's a super cool sports car from back in the 90s. It has all-wheel drive. It had some racing heritage, and of course, it is a classic Italian car, so yes, it will break down. Go to our cars. Here we have an Alfa Romeo 155 Q4 1992. Looks-wise, I will admit, right off the bat, it's quite a good-looking car, except for the fact that for some, why is the front of the car so small, and then why is the back of it just so large looking? So let's take it to our Derwent Reservoir. Let's take it to our Moorhead Wind Farm. So let's take it to Pro. Obviously, we get pretty good launch. This thing does have all-wheel drive because, fun fact, this car is actually uses a lot of leftover parts, the parts bin from. Well, I'm not sure if you guys know, but Alfa Romeo is owned by Fiat, and Fiat also owns Lancia, so they actually use similar parts from Lancia Delta, which is a really legendary Group B rally car. This, and the car's all-wheel drive system, so that's why it's. If you wouldn't expect like a car like this to be all-wheel drive. This thing, it's stock, it's definitely not, it's pretty, just kind of stock. This car is just kind of, just nothing special. There's not really that much excitement driving it stock. That's because it is quite a bit heavier on the core just because of its all-wheel drive system. And I'm saying that driving one of these stock isn't exciting in a video game, because driving these stock in real life, well, it's also quite boring, but not because the car doesn't drive well. You're sitting at repair stations and garages so much because your car keeps breaking down and blowing up. we are gaining on our... I think that's an M3. No, it's our... No, it was our Mercedes 190. We have passed them. We are going to take the win. And honestly, quite an uneventful race. But that is not where... It's not all this car has. Because this car has some insane upgrades. Like just... Went to our custom upgrades. And now this is where the fun starts. Because... in our engine swaps, we have our little straightforward turbo rally, like highly expected, like you can always see in smaller cars like this. Our V6 twin turbo, I believe that is an Alfa Romeo engine. Our V8, our V6, I think that's from our Alfa Romeo Giulia. And then we have our V8, I think that's a classic Alfa Romeo engine, I'm not quite sure. Then we have our racing V6, which is from the touring car version of this car. If I aim for A class, possibly even S1 class, we'll throw in race front bumper, because I told you guys this thing has some cool upgrades, and the thing is that they have the exact same effect as your ugly Forza Aero, except they just look better. Let's go with this one. A weird, like, stair-step looking thing. Let's throw in our rear wing. Actually, let's try this bumper first, which I believe goes with this wing. Let's throw on this bumper. Don't worry, come back to our cool diffuser bumper, but we're just kind of going for a bit more of a subtle touring car. And for our tires, we have our street, sport, race, and then we have our vintage race tires, which are very, very, very grippy. We only have 500 horsepower, but we are really, really grippy, and we are just packed with downforce. Oh yeah, that is the sound of a race car. So we're still on pro difficulty, so let's see how we get on. And okay, yep. Okay. Straight line speed is meh, but cornering just grips and sticks. It's so nice to drive. It's also because we're all-wheel drive. It just kinda, you know, it grips and just so responsive. So fast out of the corners, he's able to keep so much of its speed. You get it so grippy, it brakes insanely well too. Is that checkpoint? We too much grip. The crazy thing is normally when you miss checkpoints because you understeer, just go right past. That one, just go right past them. And that one really just oversteer, cut the corner. And it just feels like we're driving a proper race car as well. It doesn't feel like a tune that someone would throw together. It feels like touring car itself could be like a whole separate, like this could be just a stock car they threw in the forest and just say, here's the touring car we put in the game. Alfa Romeo 155 just destroys everything. Insane car to drive. I mean, just is it possible it is a car to the very top of S2 class, or we can? I think I know what our next tune is gonna be. Okay, yeah, so it looks like, let's go with this. See, this is about as good as we're gonna get, but over 1,000 horsepower. They're actually like really lightweight. Like we're actually only 2,200 pounds, which is very light for an all-wheel drive car. And right here we have a 4-door saloon car that can duke it out with hypercars. And the thing is, this tune is actually, like, it's actually quite not all-wheel drive. All the aero is just touring car stuff. The engine is from an Alfa Romeo. It has grippy tires from its race car setup. It's a bit of weight reduction, some handling enhancements, and then you have this, which could very well be one of the fastest cars in the game. It has 4 doors, so you can haul the whole family around. On pro difficulty. Quite a bit of wheels, surprisingly we get quite a bit of wheels coming off the line. You just tune in. maybe if it's been downforce tuning, maybe after using the tire pressure, but just increase it has car lose grip. Not a most legit way to go around a corner, but I think this is going to be a whole league of its own, but for somehow the AI is running away from us for some reason. Keep on. The problem with this car is now just almost feels like it grips a bit too much, like an understeering so much. Yeah, I don't know why it just keeps on just like there. We should have just honestly this scene is kind of letting me down. I just out like corner a lot better, perform a lot better, and grip up these as these really grippy tires. Yeah, we didn't even get the W. We got mopped by our AMG Hammer that we were having so much trouble controlling a couple weeks ago. Honestly, I kind of want to try a A-class tune. To do that, we're actually just gonna reset our default upgrades since we're actually gonna use the stock engine. We're not gonna use our super grippy tires. We're probably gonna use sport tires just so we can stay down in A class. We will throw in all of our downforce, so we'll see. We'll see if what this car is like without its super grippy tires. So we'll keep our stock engine. Let's try a different bumper and our different rear wing and our different rear end and all that stuff. We'll still throw on our stock side skirts. So let's throw on our sport tires. S199. Yeah, that really is a nice engine though, and for some reason why are our rims wobbling so much? Let's keep it on pro difficulty. Good launch. There's where true test is. And we still corner, like okay, we don't corner when Mr. Audi is slamming us into the wall, but we still just it does understeer a little bit on that, but when you just right, like that, it just goes. Yeah, I don't know how, I don't know why, but it just grips. I think it's for a four-door, it does a very short wheelbase. It has that grippy handling in it. Yeah, very, very impressive performance, and we're on pro difficulty. So let's try one last build, and you know we had to do it eventually. Let's try making this into a drift car. Drift suspension. You have to push it to get it going. Once it goes, it drifts. It drifts fast. We phase through that Audi. I doubt this is the best car I've ever driven, but I also doubted the pace would be so good, and look where that got us. Okay. 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 Okay.
At your destination.
Okay. It's definitely quite easy drift car drive. Problem is, it definitely needs a bit of fine tuning because it just kind of grips up when it's not supposed to. But as for today, this is the Alfa Romeo 15524. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider subscribing to the channel and check out some of my early videos. And that is all we have time for today. Thanks so much for watching and goodbye.